Hi, everybody. It's your old pal Chuck. Now, you might be noticing that the start of this video is a little bit different than usual. Today, we're doing something a little different, trying something new. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a new Nerf gun. It's part of their new line of long-range disc system weapons, and it's called the line is called Vortex. This particular gun is called the Vigilon. Are you vigilant? I'm vigilant. I don't know how long these have been out. If it wasn't for the fact that I stumbled across ToysRUs.com, I would have never have known these. And the next day I went, they happened to have them all. There's about 4 different blasters out right now. Let's do that in front of the 4. This is what I would consider the next step up from the basic. The basic is a 3-shotter that has a pull back to cock mechanism, and then you fire it. But the cocking mechanism stays out. The next one is this. This is, and you'll see in a moment, is more along the lines of a Maverick type of weapon. They have a rifle which falls into the same category as like the long shot, and there are various different types of Nerf dart rifles. And then they have a battery-operated automatic one, which is along the lines of the Barricade, Vulcan, and the ones of that like. So I like the colors. I like how there's a lot of use of like a muted neon green. You can see it in the handle, on the cocking mechanism, on top here. It's nice. I mean, of course, you have a huge orange section right here, just to make sure it's like people don't confuse this for like a real gun. That's actually something I like a lot about the Nerfs that have been coming out, I would say, in the last 10 years. They give them a nice futuristic design, and then the colors. I mean, I like this look. It does have a port for the tactical rail accessories. I happen to have one here. It's a little scope. It slides on easily. My one issue is, if any of you know anything about real firearms, the sights really don't work. I mean, this is the way it's set up with the rear sight. I mean, there's no way you could use a sight with the port like this. So I would recommend, if you're going to put anything up there, they have a couple of the night lights. Even something like a red dot laser sight wouldn't work that well. This is the opening right here. The discs come flying out. Speaking of the discs, let's take a look at those. Again, it's that same shade of muted neon green with a darker green center. Basically, it's a plastic disc with a foam ring. Through some of my own personal experiments, shooting them at my sister, these actually hurt a little bit more than your basic dart, which is right here. This is a Whistler dart. Whistler, my ass. We'll get to that. And as you can see, there is a difference in size. The disc actually weighs a little bit more. I am curious to see how the disc holds up over time, because I have heard stories about the darts breaking down. Clearly a size difference between the two. And keep in mind, this is a micro dart. So let's go back to the Vigilon. Gonna open her up here. Now, there's a release on both sides, but the door only slides down on this side. Let me come out a little wider here. There we go. There is a right and wrong way to put the discs in. You want them facing up, like so, with the Nerf logo up. On the inside here, there is a little diagram. I could barely see it holding it in front of me. I doubt it's going. I can show it to you on camera. There is a little bit of a plunger mechanism, so you just slide the darts in. Sorry, discs. It's going to take a while to get used to. This is a whole new system. I don't know if this is going to be replacing what's on the market now. Like, Nerf is just going to go ahead and start making dart-based weapons. It is nice that, you know, they have a full range from like different price points and different sizes, as well as the different mechanisms between the pullback cocking, the the sort of semi-automatic like the Maverick, which the Vigilon is, and then you have the rifle and the fully automatic battery operated. I mean, how many years did it take us to get a fully automatic battery operated Nerf gun that fires darts? And right off the bat, we have one for their new disc system. To cock it, you're going to come back here, just like on the Maverick, let it go. As you can see, the disc has moved into the chamber. It's going to hold there unless, come along right here, and this is the jam release. Going to pull that back, and ooh, it discharged the disc. The instructions say angle it down and then it'll slide out. This just pulled out and basically fired the disc. Gonna come back in here. Gonna slide the disc back in. Just wanted to show that. No real weight difference. I know a few people have said they were surprised by the size of this. Like I said, Nerf has been going into a direction of futuristic type weapons. But enough with that. These are supposed to be long-range distance firing weapons. Let's see how they do. Okay, we're back. Not sure how I'm going to be able to do this. A little bit tricky here. But as you can see, I have the camera pointing towards my living room. Noticeably my recliner. Basically using that as a backstop for, shooting. Have taken a couple practice shots, and I'm using the Nerf Maverick since that's the closest gun I have to compare to the Vigilon. Both of them have been able to reach the seat. What you want to be looking for right now is the recoil on the disc. The disc actually hits the chair much stronger, with much more force, which leads me to believe it can go much farther, whereas the dart will just sit there. We'll go with the Maverick first. And gonna see if I can do this. Gonna give you the targeting eye, if you can see that. And there you go. Hits the chair. This one bounced off. And now for the Vigilon. Again, I'm gonna basically give you the targeting eye to the Vigilon. And here we go. And as you can see, the disc hit it much more strongly. Bounced right off. There is one disc already sitting on the chair. But you had a good force. I mean, let's give her another shot. A little cocking action there, Let's try to do it again. And there you go. It's just hitting with like a ton of force. I can highly recommend the new Nerf Vigilon. I'll have to get at least one other gun. I'll probably get the rifle before I can fully recommend the entire line of Vortex-based weapons. But it's fun. It'll be interesting to see where they go with this. Will they be able to make like a screaming version of the disc? I hope at some point we get something like a glow-in-the-dark version of the disc. Also, I'm curious to see if they will roll these out with Velcro to be used with their Nerf tag system. But yeah, so subscribe to my videos, comment on this video. I'm very interested in seeing what you guys think of these new type of, doing Nerf weapon videos and what have you. So, it's your old pal Chuck. This is the Nerf Vigilon, and we will see you next time.